Good evening, everyone, and welcome to RPG Limit Break. And welcome into the grand finals of the 2020 Dragon Warrior Randomizer Summer Tournament. Alongside Game Boy F9, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we have the distinct pleasure of bringing you this grand finals match between dk9146 and NESCardinality. Game Boy, this should be a heck of a race.
Yeah, obviously it can't get more epic than this, right? I mean, grand final, we got the number 2 NESCardinality who went right through the winners bracket, finished 5-0. dk9146 7-1, that one being to NESCardinality himself, and the number 10 seed knocking. But yeah, this is gonna be a real fun one. We'll see how this all works out, right?
Most certainly. Now, for those wondering, this is a double elimination tournament because NESCardinality is undefeated. Should dk9146 get the victory here tonight, then there will be another race between the two to be scheduled at a future date because we don't want to be up all night, and that will be the winner take all.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, NESCardinality. Yep. Well, yeah, you pretty much said it. I'm going to repeat myself if I'm not careful.
But no worries, Game Boy. Yeah, no, to answer the question in chat, no. Game Boy F9 and myself, Ferran Burgundy, we are taking care of the commentary for you. Although Z-Man certainly a very capable commentator as well. So yeah, that's a great thing about the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community. We have a litany of fantastic commentary.
Yeah, we definitely have some of the finest commentary in the business. I mean, we can name out commentators left and right who are really good, but in the fear of missing a few, I better not start listing.
Yeah, exactly. You've heard enough of the races. You can kind of pick out the names, and we'll let you choose your favorites, and I won't count it against you if you choose somebody other than me.
Wow.
No, I'm teasing, of course. Now, for those coming in here for the first time, where the heck have you been? But nonetheless, welcome, and we thank you for joining us here. The object of our players is to find and defeat the evil Dragon Lord. They'll also be looking for 3 key items to trade in for the Rainbow Drop, which will allow access to Charlotte Castle, home of the Dragon Lord. And they'll also be fighting enemies one at a time to gain experience and levels to get stronger, as well as gold to purchase weapons, armor, and items to help in their quest. And boy, do we have a bunch randomized here, and Lavkian, you're certainly not new here.
Yeah, we have quite a number of familiar people in our chat, but we also have a lot of people I'm not very familiar with. So really glad to see all of you joining us here, and we're gonna get this race started here in just a minute, I think.
Yeah, we are fairly short away here. Now, this may throw you off from the old Dragon Warrior you remember as a kid, as the overworld map is randomized, as are the contents of the treasure chests and search spots. Also, the locations of the towns and caves are randomized, as are the enemy spells and abilities. Also, the enemy locations are randomized, and the order in which our runners learn their 10 spells. So they're guaranteed to learn all 10 spells by level 16. And a couple of new wrinkles you may see in the early going, depending on how things go. The use of either a torch or fairy water as a weapon. That's a new twist here for 2020. As is the repel spell and fairy water working in dungeons and caves.
Yeah, I mean, those are 2 really nice features. The torch and the fairy water will help us get us out of level 1, and the repel in caves was to give the strength agility build a little bit of a help, but well, most everybody's still using strength HP, as we are 10 seconds away from live racing. Oh, never mind. It's actually it's on. The competition has begun.
So we have the instructions coming from the throne room. The king gonna give the last little bit of knowledge here, and then we'll see what is going to help them to start off with. We've got some big bucks. We've got a bonus key. Okay, so No spells of note despite the high MP.
Wow, so very quickly we're gonna play our the game show that's rapidly taking over the randomizer community, Rate That Treasury. And except we're gonna first visit the throne room. Fran's gonna talk about that in a little bit. And before we do Rate That Treasury, we're going to pick up some extra keys here.
Yep, so they're going to use that bonus key to go to a key shop in the back of Tanager Castle here, and using 85 gold apiece, going to max out on 6 keys. Use one of those keys to open the Tanager Treasury, which allows access to 4 additional treasure chests, and we'll see how exactly they play out in a matter of seconds here. As you can see, almost in lockstep are our 2 competitors.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy, as a matter of fact. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Another magic key. Yeah, okay. We have wings. Okay. We have Erdrick's sword. Whoa! Whoa! This is launched in a hurry. And the bamboo pole, but no gold grind. I would definitely rate this treasury a solid 7 out of 10. It was an herb, by the way, that last item.
Yeah, so I mean, you figure you've got the replacement key, you've got the herbs in there. Wings aren't certainly a bad thing. Erdrick's sword certainly the big takeaway. Now, depending on what is here in the basement, we may potentially have that gold grind after all.
That is true. Let us see what is down here, and it's a cave, and it looks like swamp.
Looks like they went up and down, so that might be the grave of Garen, actually.
Oh, yep, you're right. It's the grave of Garenham, and let's see what we get. We have another bamboo pole. Oh, the stones of sunlight, very important. Another bamboo pole, the silver. Wow. Okay, and then a third bamboo pole, a dragon scale. So, as Fran mentioned, the stones of sunlight and the silver harp are 2 of the 3 required ingredients to complete this game. You're gonna turn in. You also need Erdrick's token. You're gonna turn in that harp to the harp guy, and it turns into the staff of rain. And then you take those 3 ingredients, give them to the jerk, and then he's gonna mutate that into the rainbow drop. And then you're gonna deposit that rainbow drop into Charlotte Castle, and then you're gonna go down into the depths of Charlotte Castle and try to defeat the evil Dragon Lord. First person to do that wins the race, and a brand new house, I suppose. And if Card does it, he will be the champion. He will win everything.
Wait, what is this winning of a brand new house? This is not May of 1995 WWF, as they gave away a house at the first In Your House pay-per-view.
Well, as we've been having a little bit of fun, we've reached level 3 now. 9 power, 7 HP, so pretty decent power here to start. HP's okay, MP's pretty solid, but all we have is outside, so whatever.
Yeah, outside will get you out of the caves and dungeons, both of them heading over to this cave here, and it is the Swamp Cave, which DK is going to utilize, and it gets to the back of Garenham. What a play!
Wow. Yeah, especially if one of these 3 boxes is like Erdrick's Arbor, almost Erdrick's token. Holy mackerel. And then more gold on top of that. Well, let's see what the store is. We have a Swamp Garenham.
Yeah, lots of swamp in the early going here, so there's a little bit of purchasing money. Might be able to get, that chainmail looking pretty good. That's pretty much all you're going to get here.
Yeah. There is a silver shield available if we can find gold in the grave.
Oh, that is true. There is at least that slight possibility. Or not even. You could theoretically take the 3 chests in Garenham, Death Warp in the Swamp Cave, and be able to... well, yeah, you would still need the gold, though. It was a nice thought.
Yeah, we're going to have to find gold in the bottom 2
I'm going next level here, yeah.
Oh, look at those ghosts. They look all cute with their wizard's hat and their stuck-out tongue, and then boom, hurt more, and that's it for that.
So yeah, the ghosts we note with the wombo combo of sleep and, well, hurt more at least. So kind of a diet wombo. They don't have that Dragon Lord 2 breath, thankfully. And over here to the east, Card finding another town as level 3 now coming here for DK and 1 experience away from level 4.
Ooh, Druins with Dragon Lord 2 breath.
And DK gonna find Rimeldar, which, since they had the early access to keys, not as exciting, but there is a treasure chest inside of 2 doors here, and we'll see what that is. It's a fairy water, okay. Works like the repel spell.
Yeah, you can also use it in battle to deal, 9 to 16 damage, I believe, is the same as the Hurt spell. DK looking at the armor store finds a broadsword and a large shield. But,
well,
yeah.
The broadsword kind of ancillary considering they have Erdrick's sword.
Yeah, that's true.
But that large shield at 800 gold, not too shabby, because I don't think either of them are going to get to 14,800 to get the silver shield. Wait about an hour and watch both of them prove me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know with these runners. I mean, there really is not much between these 2 runners. You know, I really don't see haven't really discerned much of a difference. They're both relatively aggressive. They're not too aggressive, but they're aggressive enough to do a little exploration, a little crawling. So yeah, this is pretty even as far as I'm concerned. As we're about to see level 6 on our card side.
Here's 4 power, 3 speed, 1 hit point, 4 magic points, no spells. Dare I say, bleh, for level 6?
Yeah, I would say, in honor of Jackamus Wedge, that level was full of Jack.
It most certainly was. So Card now going to see that the back of Garenham is accessible here, so he's going to pick up Erdrick's token, as well as the Cursed Belt and some big bucks.
Ooh, skeletons with heal. Wow, this is rather similar to the winner's final. It just seems like all these early monsters have these abilities that just want to screw with you a little bit. But that skeleton went down rather quickly.
So, with a lack of heal spells early on here, herb utilization is certainly going to be key. And Card opting to not check out what's going on in Garenham, maybe going to come back to it later, as we've got a cave here to the west of Garenham. Now, Card is debating, he's going to use the herb here. Is he going to try to 2-shot it?
Yeah, smart move here to try out this Druid Lord. I mean, it's worth so much experience. It doesn't hit that hard, and it works out. Well done.
Able to garner some semblance of a lead here, and it looks like this is the Tablet Cave. And Card doing something that scares the daylights out of me, navigating it in the dark, as if you make a wrong bonk, a wrong turn, you're going to be bumping around a little bit here.
If there's anybody that can wander through a cave in the dark, it's NESCardinality. He used to be the world record in RNG manipulated Dragon Warrior, beating this game in under 35 minutes. It's insane. Or it's like, no, 25 minutes now, isn't it? Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, no, it's definitely under a half hour, probably under 25 minutes. I think his AGDQ run was 27 or 28 something.
Well, I'll tell you what he's not happy about. The Warlock breathing fire, sending him back to the penalty box. The penalty being you lose half your money, you spend 15 seconds in the penalty box, and the worst part about it is you get a stern lecture from the king.
And we were so busy singing the praises that didn't even notice what was at the back of the Tablet Cave.
It wasn't anything significant that I recall. Yeah.
It was just some money. Okay, that makes sense, because, 700 some odd gold, that would definitely make sense here.
Yeah, DK now finding the tablet cave. He's going to get the below average news, I would say.
Well, I mean, puts him that much closer to a large shield, so it's not all questionable news.
Yeah, that's very true. And matter of fact, Card's going to go ahead and pick up some more money as it turns out, and probably going to get that large shield.
Well, the large shield was in Rimmeldar, but not in Garanham.
No, but it does look like Card's going to go ahead and pick up some herbs and move along there while DK is continuing off to the west, seeing that cave that Card saw, but wasn't able to get in straight away thanks to that Warlock. And how about that? An green dragon. That breathes the L2 breath. Ouch!
That could be a bit of a challenge once we get to that final Charlotte Castle.
Yeah, and the reason for Ron saying that is Green Dragon is one of the monsters that could show up in Charlotte Castle. So those who want a longer race better root for a lot of Green Dragons.
Yeah, burninating the countryside, burninating the hero. That is the Green Dragon.
Alright, so Card spending the night at the inn. Definitely can't blame him there. We should be very close to level 7 for him. I don't think a werewolf's going to do it, though.
Werewolf a little too spicy at this point, smacking for 26 and a deadly 27.
Well, if my math is correct, that's 53, which is higher than the maximum HP of both of our contestants. So back to the beginning you go.
And DK now taking a little time out here to try to grind in this area here near that Swamp South Cave. Isn't too terribly far behind as far as experience, only a 19 experience differential, though that's going to increase slightly, and here comes level 7 for Card. 13 power, 8 speed, 9 hit points, 15 magic points. Certainly not bleh on 7.
No, that actually is a pretty decent level, and that's probably going to open up the monster pool just a little bit. But it's going to really open a lot once we start seeing some healing spells. But right now, it's not happening with these spells.
Yeah, we are at level 7, and we only have one of the 10 spells, and that is the Spell of Outside, which has certainly been helpful, but not that helpful. And Card finding out the hard way that a Demon Knight is a little spicy with that baby fire breath.
Ooh, and everybody thought that this was going to be a Jet Steed already, but I'm not 100% sure that's the case anymore.
We thank you, those of you who may be joining us late here, to give you a brief recap of a little less than 15 minutes in. We've got both of our runners finding Erdrick's sword in the treasury, as there were 2 magic keys in the throne room. And well, DK is almost ready to enter Charlotte Castle early enough, as Erdrick's token was in the back of Garanham, which was accessible through the Swamp Cave South, and the back of Tantagel had Garen's Grave, which 2 of the top 3 chests had the Stones of Sunlight and Silver Harp, and DK was able to access those. Card has not made a venture down to there as of yet.
Smart play by DK there, picking up a large shield to raise his defense by 10 points, so it's going to open up his monster pool here significantly.
Yeah, just being able to put a little bit extra defense in there, being able to withstand some of the attacks of the enemies. Although, I mean, you can see here it is neck and neck now with the experience. So I would say, at least for the moment, DK does have the lead. Well, there is still a potential gold grind, but we don't know what is deep in Garen's Grave. And considering how both of these runners tend to work, I don't know if they're necessarily going to be thinking that far in when they go to explore the basement of Tantagel, which is Garen's grave. I mean, they might, and there's certainly a good possibility of it, but it might be something that they may accidentally stumble upon at best.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I think they might go down Garen's grave is to find Erdrick's armor, if in case it's in a treasure box. And we've seen one cursed belt already, so yeah, so I have no idea. Cursed belt meaning that there'll be a spot at one of the 3 search spots.
And to clarify, it is highly likely, at least, that one of the 2 chests deep in Garen's grave might have gold. Are they going to go out of their way for it? That I don't think is as likely.
Exactly. As DK is 30 points away from level 8 here, and you're getting that experience in a real hurry, and while Card is finding Star Wyverns and continuously failing here to make any exploration progress here.
Well, we have the Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave, which has a set of wings this time around.
Yeah, I think we're going to call that a whammy. 10, 7, 4, and 6 for level 8. He really needs to start doing some exploration, because that's a really good level, especially when you see Stop Spell sitting there. Meanwhile, over in Card's side, that was a nice wolf kill for 40 points. And a town and a cave, oh my goodness, what do we see? It's Hawksness. He's probably not going to see much there. Let's see what the cave is. It's probably going to be Mountain Cave, I think. Yeah, it's Mountain Cave.
It's the only dark cave we have left. So access to 5 treasure chests here without any key required. Just a matter of survival.
Oh, that is a great one-shot kill by DK with that Druid Lord for a very quick 96 or 58 points. Wow, where was I going with that? Death Necklace for the first box there in the Mountain Cave. Notice all the hype about the Death Necklace. Well, that it might become a thing if the hit points reaches 130 or higher, and the reason is when you equip the Death Necklace, you lose 25% of your hit points, but you gain 10 power, which can be a big thing when going against the Dragon Lord.
So the second chest looks to be gold here in the basement. But a green dragon is going to stop the progress, and we'll have to wait a little longer to find out what those others are.
Uh-oh. Hello, werewolf. Oh, that's it. Yep. Oh, no. DK's still alive. Oh, gets away. Oh, down to 3 herbs, though. Oh, look what Card's doing. He's going to the treasury now, and I think he's going to herb grind? I'm guessing he's going to herb grind now. Is he going to go down the grave now? Because he picks up a rainbow drop. Twice. 3 times. 4 times. Wow.
Of course, the rainbow drop grind here in the grand finals, which you expect nothing less from this tournament. Now that is a glitch, of course, as the game, once it hits 8 treasure chests open without going to the overworld, doesn't really know what to do, so it just kind of takes words from the data bank and kind of splices them together. Sometimes you get a Harp Knight, sometimes you get a Rainbow Drop, sometimes you get a, a Sword Magidrak, and sometimes you get the red.
Oh, I like this play by Card here, taking a crack against the werewolf, but I don't think it's going to work out. Herbs...
Ooh, this is a bold move.
Oh,
let's see if it pays off, but it does not.
Yeah, I like the idea, but I think werewolf's a little bit too strong, but now he knows.
And he's just going to give it another go here. Once that NPC gets out of the way, of course.
Exclamation point RYH, right?
That's something on my channel. I appreciate the cheap plug for it. Oh, and that, speaking of plugs, card getting plugged by a little bit more heat from the Green Dragon.
Yeah, it's got to be over 90 degrees in the Grave of Garanham right now as Card walking out. He's going to have to go back in there at some point because we know what's in the Grave of Garanham if you've been watching from the beginning. The Silver Harp and the Stones of Sunlight.
There is level 8 for Card, so he evens it back up with DK here. Again, if DK gets the victory here tonight, then the winner-take-all grand final will be at a later, yet-to-be-planned date, as, well, NESCardinality has 0 losses against him, so a loss here tonight would put them even at 1 loss apiece, and the winner of the following game would take it. Should NESCardinality win tonight, he would be the grand champion and join Mr. Holmes as a 2-time winner, and my broadcast partner Game Boy F9, who is a 2-time winner as well. NESCardinality will join those ranks, being the winner of the 5th annual tournament.
I'm sorry, let me correct you. This will be his first victory, in fact. Yeah, he's never won this tournament.
No, that's what I mean. He's joining 2-time winner.
Oh, I understand.
2-time winner Mr. Holmes and 2-time winner Game Boy F9, and he will be a 1-time winner of it.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So I'm correcting, so you correct my correction, which is the correction of Zarnex 42's correction. How about that?
That's correct.
Okay, so DK found the staff conversion guy, and at this point, he now has a pretty substantial lead at this point. I was going to say, as soon as, especially if he got that metal slime, but very quickly ran away. 1 in 4 chance of that.
Well, they do tend to be rather scared. Ooh, here is Charlotte Castle, engulfed in the stone blocks.
Yeah, Starlight Castle in Randomizer always looks like that. There's a reason we call it the Big C, because the stone blocks spell the letter C, which is for cookie. Do you want a cookie right now? Well, I tell you what, who's giving away cookies? Red Dragons.
That's good enough for me.
Red Dragons with Stop Spell. Oh, as soon as they find something like Erdrick's Armor, which gives them Stop Spell immunity, the Red Dragons are pretty much a free experience.
And NESCardinality has found the town of Breckenary, and there was much rejoicing. Yay!
Well, I'm sure, I haven't seen Z-Man in chat yet, but he has... He's probably the only person cheering at this point. Well, we do see a couple cheers, but that's about it.
No, Z-Man would say something like, "Oh look, it's Breckenary."
And Card finds the harp conversion guy, but he has not been able to complete the grave yet.
Barely started it.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, there's our buddy, the Armored Knight, which is very difficult to run from because the Armored Knight has very high agility and they don't get any penalties because they're just an awesome monster, right?
Yep, they're nicknamed in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community as the AK-47 because, well, the Armored Knight hits as hard as one.
Nice kill there by Card. That Wraith Knight is really going to catch him up in the experience department. Yeah, look at these monsters just getting chomped up by our contestants right now. Wraiths are going down very quickly, and we saw the Wraith Knight. Wyverns are going to go down very quickly. Rogue Scorpions are probably easy pickings. Quite frankly, I was going to say the Star Wyvern might be in contention, but no, never mind.
Yeah, Star Wyvern a bit much. I mean, at their 91 attack power, you're looking at a damage range of 12 to 25 hit points, and Star Wyverns can have up to 74, so that's maybe 3 or 4 rounds, 3 if you're lucky.
Yeah, and Card trying out Hoxus here with a Spectre Find. That's a nice monster to knock out for 47 experience.
Yep, level 9.
Oh, that's a brilliant play by DK on the Red Dragon. He's now a favorite to win.
Well, until that attack happened. He's going to use the last well, no, he's not going to use it. He's just going to go for it here. Oh, and it also hurt more from the Red Dragon. Oh, yeah. But it attacks!
Yeah, that looks like a 50% stop spell and a 25% hurt more, give or take. It could be a little bit more or less here and there, but that's not quite enough. I think you're going to need some healing.
Meanwhile, 17 agility and 12 hit points at level 9. No MP to speak of, and wow, still only 2 spells at level 9. The magic is definitely backloaded here, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely can't blame Card for hanging out here in Hawksness. It looks like a relatively decent grind zone here to get some experience. He's now got 100 and change experience lead here, so let's see if this continues to work out as we see our first Kaishin no Ichigeki of the grand final.
A very nice crit.
And now we're seeing the nice crit emoji being spammed here.
Gotta get that shameless self-promotion in where I can. A sub-exclusive of the Burgundy Broadcast Program.
Another brilliant play by our contestants. This one by Card, stopped spelling the wizard and became very easy pickings for 120 experience.
So you can see now the experience starting to part ways as Card dedicating himself to a grind, DK doing a little bit of an exploring grind combo here, as it's now a 350, actually 400 on the nose, now brought down by the Droll to 382 difference.
But he still has to complete the Grave of Garanham in order to help him finish the game here, but I think he's got plenty of time to do that, so... Yeah. And I think DK is trying a different grind over here, these Warlocks, but that's not as good as a Wizard. Card is only 55 points away from level 10.
And I think that is the smart play here, is trying to see, alright, maybe level 10 has my heal spell.
Yeah, I mean, at the rate Card is going, he might as well just keep going until he finds a heal spell, you know? Just keep hanging out in this grind spot, because this is pretty valuable.
Just trying to do what he can with what he can here, and here comes level 10, and we've got 1 power, 6 speed, 20 hit points, 12 magic points, and oh boy, we got heal, return, and repel, and Card is thankful to see that heal spell.
Yeah, now is he going to keep going? Looks like he's going to keep going a little bit more here, but as soon as he finds those red dragons, they're going to be in trouble. And an armored knight claims another trophy in dk9146. 17 deaths between our contestants so far.
Now, I wonder here Card is not too terribly far away, especially with those wizards to level 11, as 2175, the target number. That's just 400, a little over 450 away. I mean, you're basically 4 wizards away from level 11.
Yeah, it seems like he's definitely gonna just march on to level 11. It's a relatively cheap grind here with all these stop spells and heals, and here's a stop spell right now. Boom. Your spell is blocked. Have a nice day. The wizard has very low stop spell resistance, so unlike the vanilla game where it's you're not stopping the wizard's spell at all.
Now, chat making an interesting point. Should Card go with the repel spell here? The drawback to that is that I believe that these specters would be repelled, but that would be almost a guarantee of these wizards here.
Yeah, I mean, remember in the randomizer, with the flags we're playing, you can repel in dungeons. Hoxus being considered a dungeon, so you would be able to repel off any monster that you can damage break. So yeah, that's an interesting thought. DK now going into Hoxus here. Here we go.
But yeah, the Spectres is fine. Sure, you have to deal with the occasional Druin or Droll, but it's kind of a trade-off, I suppose.
DK not seeing a spell from the wizard yet, I don't think. So, looks like he's going to figure out who the mini-boss is. First check here. Place your guesses. It's a golem. Yeah, you're going to need Heal War. Or something. Yeah, flute, you might be able to do it, but yeah, you're probably going to need Heal More or something to that effect. We still haven't figured out the rest of the boxes in the Mountain Cave. We've only found 2 of the 5. We still have the bottom 2 boxes in Garen's Grave, and those are really all we have. Level 11 now for Card. Not power, 8 speed, 1 HP, 5 magic, no spells, more grinding.
0 power. I loathe it.
No. You're supposed to love it. You're supposed to love it.
Empty Eye's supposed to love it. I loathe it.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. Empty Eye's got... I don't want to completely infringe on his deal, which I know is actually the Super Smash TV deal, but you know, just kind of taking something and making it my own. You know, taking the Ace Crusher and turning it into the Stone Cold Stunner.
Well, I tell you what, you know the actual quote, big bucks, big prizes, and if NESCardinality wins, he will do just that, adding that achievement he's been going for 5 years, Dragon Warrior Randomizer Champion, on top of his 64 world records.
Yep, he has, in 3 of the 4 years, finished within the top 4, including 1 runner-up, and, well, will history repeat itself and Card be the groomsman once again, or will he finally be the groom here at the dance?
Wow, this wizard here is being a little bit pesky here. Just continuously attacking, finally getting the hurt more down. Nice Magi wiring kill over in DK's side, though.
We have a question in chat. What happened that other year? Well, he was eliminated early in the rounds by a very capable runner in his own right, one Jay Coper.
Right, the person asking the question.
I know. I'll pump the ego a little bit. Sure, no problem.
Whoa, Kai should know what you got. Oh my goodness, Card got a red dragon. What a way to go out. That is a perfect grind. He goes down to 0 HP, 0 magic. That is how you finish a grind. Wow.
That is the Game Boy F9 school of grinding right in effect right there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Card now going up to 7 treasure chests. Remember, 3 in the throne room and 4 in this treasury that we rated 7 out of 10 at the beginning of the game. Or 8 out of 10 as some people in chat said. Anyway, we might have a chance here as DK finds Caitlin. We might have a search spot in play here in a moment. But he's going to have to buy some herbs in order to do that, so...
Oh, now this Demon Knight looking good here for Card. A quick 2-shot, and there's another 90 experience. And just 281 away from level 12.
Okay, that's definitely somebody who you want to run into, a poltergeist. Now going to repel those poltergeists out of the game, and that's what he wants to find, a green dragon. DK also wants to find a rogue scorpion for level 10, and the heal spell, much more importantly.
Well, you can see the experience lead starting to jump here for Card, and that exploration advantage in just a couple of steps is going to be mostly negated as well. As well, the inventory's full, he's going to drop the cursed belt, be glad to get the silver harp.
And then he gets another one. Except that's a glitch, so he'll drop the wings and get the stones of sunlight. Okay, but let's see if DK can get the exploration advantage back by seeing if there are any coordinates, and they are existing 50 to the south and 70 to the east. My goodness, just 10 south off from vanilla coordinates. My goodness.
Why not? And to kind of reinforce a question that was in chat here, this is a double elimination tournament. DK has 1 loss against him. NESCardinality has 0 losses against him. So if DK gets the victory here, then there'll be a 1-game playoff winner-take-all. If NESCardinality wins tonight, he will be the 2020 Grand Champion.
And am I understanding it right? That Card is going to dive further down the grave as he's almost reached level 12?
And our restreamer, Lord of the Synth, yeah, that looks to be the case here. But our restreamer, Lord of the Synth, noting that DK's 1 loss in the tournament was to NESCardinality.
Wow, he is digging further, and going against the Star Wyvern. Kind of a bold play. We got a DPS race. Who's going to win? Ooh, this is going to be close. And
This should do it, and it does.
Ooh. Barring a dodge there. Here comes level 12. What numbers do we get here? It is going to be 8 power, 3 speed, 9 HP, 24 magic, and the spell of Heal More. Oh, that's big.
What a time to get that.
Wow. Right now, things are coming up pretty decent here for Card, but he doesn't really have the exploration lead. He has the experience lead, but the exploration lead still is slightly in DK's favor for now. Ooh, look at that. He's gonna get an herb refill here. Ooh, that's not a bad find.
Nice little thing on the way down.
Yeah, and we have Rogue Scorpions in stereo. Sorry for stealing your line there, Ferran.
No, that's fine.
Oh my goodness, an outside? Really?
Not-
Very intriguing.
Not bothering to go deep into the grave. Very interesting. We shall see whether or not it is. No, I shouldn't say that. little Artie Johnson play there for those fans of Laugh-In from more years ago than either of us are alive.
Okay, card going to the end here. And then we'll have to figure out his next play. That is very interesting. What if that last box was Erdrick's armor?
Well, that would certainly be high risk, high lack of reward, to say the least.
Well, looks like the lead here is 1,100 points. So it seems like DK's trimming it down just a little bit. Because he's found a really good grind zone with Rogue Scorpions and Droll Magi's and the like. But you know what Card should think about doing is going to Hoxus. He's got heal more. Well, he doesn't know what the boss is, but hey, to him it could be a red dragon. See, takes care of another dead end there. Is he gonna take care of that right now? Yes, he is. Here we go.
Well, he figures with the 103 attack power and armed with heal more, should be pretty good. I mean, he'll average 6 attacks on the golem here, so it's 24 and 34. That is 58.
Yeah, the only possible surprise could be a heal spell from the golem, because sometimes that happens, which would royally stink. But you could probably just stop his spell, and that should be fine.
Well, there's a minimum roll of 18, so up to 108.
Yeah, this is a guaranteed win here. Yep, he knows, just swing, because he's got no dodging resistance and a very quick 255 and nothing, absolutely nothing.
Sees nothing, found nothing, and on he goes.
DW had a pretty much. And Lord of the Sins, pretty much saying that quite succinctly. Good day, sir.
Yeah, well, I had the Artie Johnson. I had the German voice in mind, so I went in a different direction. But yes, you could certainly go with the Willy Wonka. You get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. But we don't know if Card loses yet. So that's why I didn't go there.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Large shield purchase for Card, and that's probably going to be his last purchase, I imagine. And there's the conversion to the Staff of Rain, so that's going to reduce the exploration advantage by DK just a little bit, but DK's still in the lead. Ooh, you gonna go for a card? Yes, he is. Armored Knight versus NESCardinality right here on RPG Limit Break. I might as well take a moment to do a little station identification, so to speak. This is, as we've mentioned a few times, the grand final of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Tournament. I am Game Boy F9. I'm joined by Ferran Burgundy. His 15th appearance in this tournament today, or this year, and one of the lead commentators of the community. And as you all have pretty much seen, he is one of the best, quite frankly, one of the best commentators in the randomizer community as a whole. And that's right, Ferran, quote me on it.
Yeah, of course I am. Just ask me.
Joining us on the restream for the 21st time this year is Lord of the Synth, as Card has bought the half plate. as some people in chat were recommending. Lord of the Synth, I believe he's our lead restreamer in the community. Always great to have him join us for this grand final. And the lead tracker, Kamian Renokai, 36th appearance this year in this tournament. He is so addicted to Dragon Warrior Randomizer, so it's always great to see Kamian join us. So yeah, this is so hype, and we still got quite a bit of race to go for on.
We most certainly do, as at this point, I think the only major exploration advantage that DK has the coordinates, whereas Card does not.
Yeah, that's about it. So, really, Card needs to find Cantlin or Cole. One of those two needs to be found, and I think DK's probably going to find it first unless somebody makes that left turn at Albuquerque.
It's always that left turn at Albuquerque. Well, the Green Dragon says you're not even going to get past El Paso to get to Albuquerque.
Alright, Card continuing to wander to the west as DK gonna try again back from start. This seems to be quite a winding map just from what I've seen here. Yikes.
Yeah, Paul McCartney would be proud of this, as it seems to get to pretty much anywhere you have to take the long and winding road.
Level 13, 6 power, 6 speed, 1 HP, 8 magic, and the spell of Hurtmore. Oh my.
Oh boy.
So at the low cost of 5 magic points, you can dish a ton of damage against things like green dragons. Card hesitated because they breathed Dragon Lord 2 breath, went for it, and succeeded for 135 experience.
Yeah, with 71 HP at that particular moment, with a near maximum DL2 breath roll, could have taken Card out, so that was a bit of a gamble, as it's no guarantee that Hurtmore will one-shot the Green Dragon.
Whoa, Kaishin no Ichigaki on that Star Wyvern for another 105. So definitely making some good progress here, as he's going to go ahead and hurt more of that Magi Wyvern. As DK continuing to explore, wandering through Hawksness. Now oh no, he doesn't have level 12 yet and heal more, so no, he's not going to check that out yet. End of the road for that little inlet there. Actually, for both players here. So, where's Cole?
Well, a lot of people in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community will meme that Cole doesn't exist. I'm sure it does. It's just doing a good job of hiding. And oh wow, Green Dragons have heal more as well.
Wow, this is wow. Oh boy, we definitely. Okay, the good news here is that Green Dragons is not one of the spike tile bosses in anywhere. Swamp Cave, the boss before the Dragon Lord, which is moved from the entrance of Cantlin, and Hawksness. So that's the good news.
The not quite so good news is it's one of 6 other enemies. As we've already seen the Golem in Hawksness, but there's also the potential of it being an Armored Knight, a Blue Dragon, a Red Dragon, a Stone Man. There's one I'm forgetting.
They're all bad.
Oh, the Axe Knight, of course.
Oh, I believe we've just found Cole, but will Card get through the Demon Knight here? He probably will. He's got a heal more to spare.
Oh yeah, quick 2-shot. Takes care of that. here is Cole. So there is a search spot here. We'll see what Cole has. Will it have nothing? Will it have Erdrick's armor? It has the fairy flute. How vanilla.
Yeah, that definitely is. Excuse me, that definitely is not something he wanted to see. But what DK wanted to see was Healmore, and he just got it. And before you all just scream, not random enough, or is this even randomized? Well, the answer is yes, it is randomized. It just happened to wind up there.
Yeah, you'd expect it to be somewhere other than its vanilla spot.
Zarnax42 in chat stating it quite succinctly. Really needed that fairy flute earlier.
Well, better late than never.
Card's starting to run from these stronger monsters now. Gambling again on that green dragon and wins. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can definitely understand why Card ran from those Demon Knights, because they can dodge and really add it up to a runner's time. So I can see that now. That's the red dragon. Here he goes. He's going to see that stop spell. And is he going to keep going? Yeah, he's going to keep going, but the odds of him winning this are significantly reduced, and I don't see it. But I guess I can't blame him for doing this, though. But yep, he's going to the penalty box. That's a little bit unfortunate. Some people in chat believing that he was death warping, and that very well could be the case. Might just want to go back to start and start over.
So to go back to the somewhat instant replay here, so the rest of the mountain cave has been cleared out by DK, as we had some gold and an herb in the upper two chests and a torch all the way in the back of the mountain cave.
Yeah, that sounds like whammy, whammy, and more whammy. I'm just saying. And meanwhile, Card picks up another whammy in the form of going in that direction. And I believe I just counted 4 whammies, and that means I'm out of the game. Goodbye.
Alright, so replacing Game Boy will be Z-Man in a matter of no.
Hey, now. Kaishin no Ichikaki for a Card, and another 90 points. Meanwhile, over in the Swamp Cave, it's Armored Knight versus DK.
And that Armored Knight looks to be the Guardian in the Swamp Cave.
So Card taking this little avenue here is gonna be disappointed here shortly. Okay, here's the Princess Rescue. Is this gonna be Erdrick's armor? I think...
By process of elimination, I believe it has to be.
Yeah, I believe it is. So that means the clock's going to be running on Cardinality here. He needs to find Caitlyn within the next, 5 minutes or so. 5, maybe. He might have 10.
See that? I mentioned Z-Man's name and he shows up in chat.
Alright, Card gonna do some more hurt mooring and hurt mooring and hurt mooring while DK is gonna go down through the swamp cave and reach that point, 50 south, 70 east. Woo! Tight match there with the Green Dragon against for NESCardinality, and was able to get through it. DK now going to the end, and now we're gonna figure out where this item exactly is. Is he close, or does he have to walk? He's pretty close. He just has to go 14 south and 4 to the east, I think. And that sounds about right. And then that'll be it. And this is probably going to be a win here for DK. 255 experience. 1125 for level 14 and a spell, which is the sleep spell. It's not going to help too much. So we definitely will be going to 15 here.
So to answer a question in chat, the reason that DK has played more games than Card, when DK took a loss, there were more competitors in the bonus bracket, and that enabled him to get to where he is.
Okay, so Card just found Catlin. That's a big find, so he'll be shortly going to get those coordinates, and I'm guessing he's going to rescue the princess here. We'll see, but... Alright, so there's the coordinates. He's writing them down. Make that 1,800 point advantage in experience. Now, did he have to go all the way around a body of water in order to get to that 50 south? My goodness.
Card gonna take a little visit to our friend George here in the castle. Get the MP replan.
Yeah, why not? Because he's got to go through the swamp cave. That's probably the optimal route here. I mean, the other choice would be wandering to the east to Rimuldar, or going through the swamp cave and going to Garaham. I think that's the optimal play here.
To answer the question in chat, his name, I don't know. I think it was actually one of our commentator brethren, Ryusation, who initially named him George, and we just went with it ever since.
Alright, level 13 for DK. With Hurtmore. I really think that DK might be catching up here. I mean, we'll see, but... So this is something that Card does. He always attacks first against these armored knights when he's in range, because if he does get that Kaishin, then he will knock out the armored knight in one shot, so... Instead of just using the 2 Hurtmores and calling it a day. So he saved 5 magic, and the princess has been saved.
And she is so happy about it.
How happy is she?
She's so happy that she will tell you that you must love her forever and ever.
I was waiting for a blank there, Ferran.
I know you were. I
believe the proper response there is The Price is Right losing horn.
No, I decided to go with a Johnny Carson role there as opposed to a Gene Rayburn. Ha.
Well, ha indeed. Alright, so there's the coordinates. Erdrick's armor is indeed the item, and Card needs to hurry it up and pick up the armor because it's gonna be grind time, I think. Oh no, that's not true. We have to find the jerk yet. We have to find the grump.
That's true. We do need to find the Rainbow Drop Trading Cave, affectionately known as the Jerk, because if you go talk to him when you don't have all the items specifically Erdrick's token, he will kick you out of the cave like the jerk that he is.
Did DK just find him? Yes, he did.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay, well, so Card's gonna have about 4 minutes, maybe 5, in order to find Erdrick's armor and find the Rainbow Drop Cave. That's not a lot of time. 5 minutes goes by very quickly in this randomizer.
Yeah, we're already an hour in.
I know, we've been having so much fun.
Well, you know the old adage, time flies when you're having fun.
You got that right.
I mean, the last 2 months have just flown by since we initially started this tournament.
I know, right? It's like yeah, it definitely feels like this tournament started yesterday. We've just been we've been knocking out players left and right here, but we've had a lot of really good players. We've had players coming in from other communities. We've had Free Enterprise. We've had Link to the Past. We've had Zelda 1. Well, Zelda 1, they've pretty much been hand in hand with Dragon Warrior Randomizer throughout the whole 5 years of this tournament. So, yeah, always good to have, 52 players join us this year? So, good stuff.
Well, 51 in May.
Okay.
I did alright for myself.
Yeah, and we also had some players from Final Fantasy Randomizer, so, and countless other randomizers that we can't list in one broadcast. Golem versus Cardinality right now on the left side of your screen.
So I have a feeling that DK is going to go on into that swamp cave here and is going to be picking at some armored knights for a little while to try to get that grind going here.
Yeah, that is true. And at this point, Card is down to about 4 minutes. So if he doesn't get the armor and the rainbow drop by 1:07, he might be in trouble. We'll see. Now that Green Dragon fight would have been, could have been a big RNG screw there. He could have missed, he could have then failed to run, and at that point we would consider Card behind. But fortunately it didn't happen, and fortunately for Card anyway. Yeah, he's got a lot more walking to do in order to reach Erdrick's armor here.
So to answer the question, as far as a gold grind, there might be one deep in the grave in the back of Tantagel, but I don't think at this juncture either of our runners are going to go to it.
Yeah, I think that's very accurate here. Now, Card down to 46 magic, so it's getting a little bit dicey, and he is electing to go to Breckenary and refill his magic. Definitely a smart play here.
See
DK
that?
now.
Breckenary is useful.
Yeah, then there you go. 1 point away from level 15. Oof. The Card definitely needs to hurry it up. Down to... actually, he might have 3 minutes. He might have a little bit more than that original 4-minute time limit, but it's not much longer than that.
17 and 68, so still a ways to go south.
Yeah, but he's definitely on the right path, and he's on the right path to reach the jerk here, I think. Actually, he overstepped a little bit, but there is Erdrick's armor. Now he needs to drift to the right.
So, of course, he's going to the left. Thankfully, it's a dead end there for him.
Yeah, very quick dead end, but he's going to find a different path, and I'm going to explore that a little bit.
Which is also a dead end, so the game's pushing him to the right. He's just got to get there.
Yeah, he's down to about 90 seconds. Okay, looks like he has to go to the end. There's the cave. Ooh, this is going to be quite a finish here. Unless this one experience point, it happens to be the level to start diving. We are up to 14 heal mores.
We are, but that strength is abysmal at 70 at this point. We definitely have a ways to go here, and we're going to find out what level 15 brings. Will there be more grinding? We'll find out momentarily. 6 power, 5 speed, 4 hit points, 6 magic points, the spell of hurt. Yep, to level 16 we go.
Yep, and now it is time to find our grind spot. But I think we might have 1 level, maybe 2 to go. There are a lot of heal mores sitting there. If you get 17 HP, that's going to do it. If you get a few more, if you get 10 more strength, that's going to do it. It's not going to be much longer. So while we're in this grind, Faran, you know, you and I have been doing this for a very long time. This is the 5th anniversary of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer tournament. What? I mean, you've been with us for like 3 years or something like that. What interesting races have you commentated over the years? What interesting races have you seen over the years?
Holy smokes. I mean, I've commentated so many races between the summer tournaments, the Chaos tournament the one year, the leagues. I mean, I've probably commentated, I don't know, a good 4, maybe 500 races, it feels like. And, okay, maybe that's maybe closer to 300 or 400, but it's still been quite a lot. And, gosh, I mean, of all the moments that I've seen, I mean, probably one of the wildest ones, strangely enough. I mean, we've seen some, oh gosh, now, just as I'm trying to think off the top of my head, probably the Chaos tournament that went so long that it went to a draw. Back during the Chaos tournament, that it went for a good 3.5 hours, and both kind of went to a time limit curfew because at that point it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, Chitin versus Captain Green. Yep, Tilo remembers.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, my goodness, the Chaos tournament where they were just like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah, they both had gotten up to level 24 and it still wasn't enough, and yeah, that yeah, didn't the DWR field have lights? Yeah, I know. I'm going to my my pro wrestling roots back when they had time limit curfews at Madison Square Garden with those old Bruno Sammartino matches.
Yeah, well, I think the one match, at least as a runner, that comes out to me would be the first race of the second tournament, the grand final there, myself and Mr. Holmes, and I had this lead for the longest time, and then the Red Dragons claimed me in Sherlock a couple times, and that was the opening that gave Mr. Holmes the win by 14 seconds. And so we had to do another race, and back then we raced the second race right after the first one. So we were playing until at least midnight, 12:30 in the morning, something like that. It was yeah, so yeah, we just kept going and going and going, and that second seed was just a trash fire. It was it was like 2.25 hours, something like that. It was long, but yeah, I did wind up winning the tournament. But if you're gonna watch standard tournament seed, that's a good one to watch. And of course, you have NESCardinality and Jacobus Wedge, that 3-hour, 20-minute monstrosity. I mean,
that also predates me. That I started commentating in, I think, either December of 2017 or January of 2018, somewhere in there. It's amazing. It feels like, again, just like yesterday. But no, it's been a lot of fun here with the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community. It will certainly continue to be as we continue here. Yes, the grind from both of our runners continues to press on here. NESCardinality with about a 1,400 experience lead.
And we have a pair of werewolves that will very quickly go down. Tilo Tillo with a good one, actually. Card and Holmes, where they had those two races a couple of years ago. Oh, that was an amazing series. Wow.
Yeah, combined time of less than 1 minute. But I mean, there's a reason that those two are, and for a long time have been, among the top, definitely top 5, probably top 3 runners. I mean, Holmes is the top seed in this year's tournament and was upset out. NESCardinality, the 2 seed. So yeah, it's certainly been impressive here, and you can see the experience lead is kind of hovering over 1,000 still. Right now, it's back up to about 1,500.
Yeah, but we're now about to see level 16, so we're going to find out if we're going to be talking more about the past 5 years, or we're going to talk about a Sherlock dive. Here we go. Let's see what the numbers are. They are 2 power, 6 speed, 14. Oh my goodness, that actually is very borderline. So we have a very interesting situation here. Oh, okay. So if you can equip the Death Necklace for this. Let me explain how this Dragon Lord works. Cardinality currently has 118 attack power. We're going to take away 100 from that because the Dragon Lord has defense. And then we're going to have that. So that is the maximum attack power of 9. And we're going to have it again and round it down. So the minimum attack power is 4. 4 to 9. However, I mentioned that Death Necklace earlier. That's going to raise his attack range to 7 to 14. You have 15 heal mores, but here's the catch. You have 95 hit points. The Dragon Lord can hit as hard as 48. And that's a 6% chance that he will hit you with 48, except maybe an attack. An attack might hit you for 48, but the odds are very low. And we're starting to see some fairy water buys here to increase his odds here. Looks like he's going to go.
Now, is he going to sell some stuff to make room for more fairy waters? No, he's not. Okay. What a tease!
Okay.
125, that is 15 heal mores. When putting the Death Necklace on, that is 16 attacks, but he also has those fairy waters. If they roll high, that will give a little bit of leeway. There are 3 fairy waters in the mix.
I think I saw a 4th, actually. So he will have four fairy waters. He's also going to be able to repel werewolves, star wyverns, and wizards. He's 1 defense point away from repelling those dreaded green dragons.
Oh, was it 4 waters? I thought it was 3 waters and a fairy flute.
Oh, you might be right. It might be. Yeah, he does have a fairy flute. Yeah, you're correct. That's 3 fairy waters. Now here's another thought. Will he use fairy waters on the way down?
Well, I mean, there is 5 MP to spare while still hanging on to the 15 heal mores. He's going to use 2 of them here for repel. So there's theoretically a spare heal or another repel depending on which way he wants to go.
Pretty much the only monster Card does not want to run into is Armored Knights. If he runs into a red dragon, he's going to fight it, and it's going to be an easy victory because they have Stop Spell. So the Armored Knight's going to swing. Now, Card typically fights these Armored Knights because of the lowest chance of running away. He actually is going to run.
Ooh.
I can see why he did that, because he is about 50% chance of running, but right now he's nailed a 1 in 8.
Oh,
make that 1 in 17.
Oh, he gets away on the 4th go. Doesn't burn the heal more. What a gutsy play.
Yeah. Oh boy. Wow. He really wants this championship. This has been the monkey that has been on his back for over 4 years. He's been #1 in the SRL rankings for so many days. Like, it just goes back and forth between him, Angel FM, myself, Mr. Holmes. Is this finally his year? He's in the final monster zone.
Meanwhile, DK purchasing the fairy waters at Breckenary and is probably going to make a dive as well.
Ooh, those green dragons are in the final zone, and what a proper way to possibly end this tournament.
Not going to bother checking the treasury while there could be a fighter's ring there at this point, with the 3 fairy waters and the death necklace giving that 7 to 14 attack range. He is just going to go for it. Just pedal to the metal.
Ooh, boy. Everybody's going to be on the edge of their seat. We have almost 700 people watching this right now. He's going to have to fight a golem. He's got the fairy flute. He's not going to use it. Oh, now he's going to use it. Okay.
And a crit!
Yeah, he's going to get one more hit, and that's going to do it. Yep. Bye-bye, Golem. Just has to spend a couple herbs, and he's going to be in good shape.
I mean, certainly on the lower end, but still, hey, it's one less attack. He's going to go ahead and talk to the Dragon Lord here, deny that offer of half the world, and here we go into the first battle. And a back attack with Hurtmore.
Yeah, that's not a good start, but he does have the Death Necklace, so... And the Death Necklace does not apply until the next part, so he can heal himself above the old maximum, of the new maximum 95. So if we see that stop spell, there it is right there, he might have a chance here. Let's see.
Last herb. Another stop spell. Useful that, but there's the Hurtmore. He's going to go in with it here. 15 Gilmore's. Oh, another Hurtmore.
That was a 5 attack Dragon Lord. My goodness. He really does not need a back attack.
And he gets it. Oh, no. Got to burn a heal more on the start. Now, the Dragon Lord can have anywhere from 150 to 165 HP. We're at 7 to start, a minimum roll.
Well, here we go. Meanwhile, DK's going down the Charlotte Castle as we speak. Oh, this is gonna be a heck of a finish here.
Another minimum roll up to 25.
Wow, 25 with 11 heal mores and almost a forced double heal more. My goodness, a good 12 there.
So we're at 37. And here comes the fairy water. which hits for 9. We're at 46.
Wow, the RNG is not treating him well here.
And at 12, we're up to 58.
Yeah, 58 with 9 heal. Well, now 8 heal mores left. Now he'll get an extra attack here when he runs out of MP, but it's looking a bit dicey here.
Well, he's up to 70 now. Gonna use the last fairy water, it looks like. And it's another minimum roll of 9. He's at 79.
Yeah, I think we're entering Hurtmore strats. The RNG is not really good here. Well, 92 with if he can keep rolling 13s, he'll have a chance.
And there's an 8. He's at 100 with just 5 now. 4 heal mores left.
I think it's Swagmore time. Okay, now he's in Hurtmore range. 111. It's guaranteed because the minimum damage is 58. I think he's got to use Hurtmores here.
And another minimum roll of 70s at 118.
Yeah, he's got no choice. He's got to use 2 Hurtmores.
Now he's still fighting through another minimum roll. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, 123. Yeah. Oh.
RNG favors the favorites. Get out of here with that in this case.
Well, got a 12. Was that
137, now 145.
He's got a very low chance, but it's not enough.
156, not enough to do it, and that opens the door here for dk9146.
Card really needed a run fail on that green dragon. Wow. That fight was probably 95%.
And Card just gonna be like the staple singers, let's do it again.
Meanwhile, DK doing a heel walk, which is risky in its own right.
Especially with these green dragons on the bottom floor. Just trying to heal up, and now there's a red dragon, and oh, well, there's a stop spell. So Card gonna purchase up some herbs and restock and get it to go again. Finally gives up on the heel walk, and here we go.
Ooh, no herbs. He's gonna need a long string of stop spells. And that is not a stop spell.
To answer the question in chat, the experience for level 17 is 12,000. So I don't see either of them going to it at this point. They both have to figure 16 is the level. Card, with any other luck, would have this taken out, as here we go to the second form of the Dragon Lord, and DK gets back attacked!
Well, that can only be appropriate. At least Card can't come back and say this was an unfair Dragon Lord.
So here's an 11 to start. DK had 0 herbs left. And there's a 9, a minimum roll on that. We're up to 20.
Wow, what? This is heading into the bizarre.
And the 3 fairy waters leading to 30, and just like that, down to 11 heal mores. Oh no, there's 2 more fairy waters here for DK. That's right, and there's a 15, so that actually coming to his advantage.
Yeah, that extra fairy water might be the difference here.
Well, up to 56. With 9 heal mores left, there's another 12. It's up to 68.
68. He's got 9 attacks left. He's got a chance as long as he keeps rolling 10s. That's 78. So is still got a chance. It's I'd say 60%.
88. I mean, minimum rolls for NESCardinality on the attacks, on the fairy waters, and now there's an 8. We're up to 96, with now 5 heal mores left.
Yeah, 5 heal mores, 6 attacks. 11 is nice.
It's up to 107 now. We know that it's at least 157.
Now he needs a really good heal more. He does not want a minimum. And he did not get a minimum.
Oh, no. And there's a minimum roll 7. He's at 123.
Wow. It's not looking good. 3 attacks to go. 135. Maybe.
These heal mores have not been, well, I mean, they've maxed out, but at 96, that's it. 147 now. Last heal more.
No, he's got it. He's going to get it. As long as he doesn't get double minimums.
Well, there's a 9. That's 156.
Yeah, I think he's going to get it. Yes, there it is. Wow.
64. DK has extended the life here, and we are going to go to a winner-take-all grand final later this week. Get out your GGs in chat as DK survives and takes this to a winner-take-all final with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 56 seconds.
It's just like the losers final all over again. Up Twinchi had really bad luck there against that Dragon Lord twice, and DK was able to pull it out. He came back from the grave, and he's done it again, and now we get to do it again. So get out your Volks Hyper or any other hype you've got, and wow, here we go.
I mean, you have to figure, NESCardinality had 2 fairy waters roll minimum and 4 attacks roll minimum in that first DL2 fight. If that went any other way, then you're looking at NESCardinality as the champion, and now both his and DK's back are against the wall as there's a winner-take-all coming later this week. And we see here, 157! He was 1 HP away!
Well,
unbleeping believable.
Yeah, he's this is gonna be a tough one to recover from. He's gonna have to do it though. He's gonna have to do it, or wow. Well, I tell you what, there are a lot of people right now within our community, those who are brand new to this community, who've seen this for the very first time, that are speechless.
There are people who have been with the community for a long time that are speechless.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The community and those who are new.
New people, old people, everybody's speechless on this one. This is... okay, to answer the question, so this is a double elimination tournament. NESCardinality had 0 losses against him until tonight. So now that NESCardinality has 1 loss against him, as does dk9146, whomever wins the next race will be the grand champion.
Well, we have DK in chat with us. Congratulations, you have won another one out of the grave of Garanham. Tell me what you're thinking.
I don't know, man. It was that was a special seed. I couldn't figure out where to early grind, and I just felt way behind as a result of that. I even took that stab at rediving Mountain because I ran out of room over there, even though I assumed I had the 50-50 on the overworld for the armor. But yeah, like I said, I felt behind early because my grind just wasn't connecting until I found that spot outside, what was that, Cantlin, I think.
both of you had really great grind spots. Card opted to go for inside of Hawksness, where there were specters and wizards that he was able to stop spell and just go to town and get a nice experience lead. But yeah, when you go to watch this back, you will see how close this was. We found out that DL2 had 157 HP, and Card did take a dive before you that he was killed at 156, and that included 2 minimum fairy water rolls and 4 minimum attack rolls.
Yeah, I had a feeling when I saw what level 16 was that he was going to have dove on that one as well. That's why I had to immediately go. But yeah, that sucks. I felt like I was low rolling as well, and then that dumb attempt at heel walking, and then of course got back attacked out of DL2 out of the gate. Didn't help either.
Card with 47 here making a decision and decides to go for it and survives. And chat making a note, NESCardinality did not necessarily do anything wrong. It was just RNG was rather rude when it came to the final DL2 battle, that first one. If even one of those 6 attacks went one above minimum, we'd be looking at NESCardinality as the champion. But with that not being the case, DK, you lived to fight another day, and now we have the winner-take-all to be set later this week.
Man, it feels like I've had this happen several times this tournament so far. I'm sure a few others noticed where it looks like someone else is ahead, and then RNGesus is on my side for some reason.
And I mean, that is the thing about Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Sometimes RNG favors you, and sometimes it doesn't. As Card has finished the Dragon Lord, and he's gonna finish this bizarre race, or at least a bizarre ending anyway. Final SR all time, 92 minutes 20 seconds. The final difference 5 minutes and 24 seconds, and wow.
It was a lot closer than that, and it says here he gets it here with gets this attempt with a heal more left. So just amazing how RNG can work.
Oh, a Lost Cards fan in chat said that he actually got 157. So, oh wow.
So if he was counting both times, which he probably was, because he is the mathematical cerebral assassin, he knows that he was so close. And we have NESCardinality joining us here in the chat. A heck of an effort. I think a lot of us are speechless here.
That'll happen sometimes.
So you knew where you finished in that first attempt, didn't you?
What do you mean?
You finished 1 hit point short.
Oh yeah. I thought it was 1 or 2. When I saw the last hit on the victory, I thought to myself, was it 157 or 158 that I did the previous time? I figured it was 1 or 2. So yeah, that was a little disappointing. Yeah.
The previous was 156, but you also had 2 minimum rolls with the fairy water, 4 minimum rolls with the attack. If RNG was even a little bit kinder, we'd be congratulating you as new champion, but it's not over yet. There's still 1 more between the 2 of you.
Yeah, I don't think I saw anything over 12 on the first battle. The Dragon Lord back attacked me both times. It was fairly horrendous for 95 agility. But bottom line, I'm really happy with the decision, to go at that level. I definitely think that was right. We were a massive favorite, and I wasn't worried about Armored Knights at all.
Just going back over the numbers here, it looks like there was 113, but no max rolls, nothing of that nature. So yeah, no, it was just extremely unkind. Although chat thanking RNG because now we get a second race between the 2 of you.
That's the dream, isn't it?
Well, I guess it depends on who you are, right? And some fans of you, NESCardinality, probably didn't want that second race, but here we are, and of course, you're gonna have to pick yourself up from the RNG here and try it again later on this week.
Yeah, I heard we were gonna do it another day. That was surprising, but yeah, we'll set up a time for the next race pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm just going by what I was told. So,
Yeah.
If you can both go now, and we're all well, no, I don't want to throw that in. I don't want to throw that out there, but I mean, I'll sleepwalk through half of work tomorrow if need be, if we can get this going.
We can always do another day, have everyone fresh.
yeah, it'd be something like 12:30 for me if we
You and me both, but chat going, yeah, do it now, do it. Oh gosh, see what I started.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Hashtag blame Burgundy.
So we keep talking about the end of the race. We probably should talk about the beginning of the race through the middle of the race. DK had an exploration advantage throughout most of the race and actually completed all the objectives, but Card was doing a lot of grinding and Hawksness and was able to pick off wizards left and right. And because they had 5 out of 16 stop spell resistance, DK, and so it wasn't that big, and he was able to take a significant lead. So he had about a 5-minute buffer after you finished your grind, after you finished your exploration to find Erdrick's armor and the Rainbow Drop Cave. He was able to do that, and the rest is history, of course.
I felt really good about my position when I found that Hawksness zone, because I was having the same difficulty I seem to be having for the last 3 tournament races. Very difficult to get around and explore, getting stopped by all sorts of enemies, and having trouble running away from enemies that I should be able to more often. So I was kind of getting used to that, and I was thrilled to just sit and grind for a second.
Yeah, see, early on I hit that wizard, and I tried to stop spell on him. That's when we were still lowish, and he was hurt more in me to death, and I never tried another stop spell, so I never.
I had one wizard. I think it was the last one I fought, actually. I ran out of magic. I had one wizard that sort of went first, and then stop spell took a couple times to hit, and then he kept attacking me, so I kept having to heal. I was really surprised. He must have been 50% hurt more. It was just that one battle that took probably a full minute. But other than that, the wizards were great to me, and of course the specters were awesome. We one-shot them every once in a while.
Yeah, I believe the wizard was 50 hurt more, 50 heal. Our tracker was brought that up. By the way, what did you both think about those red dragons?
Well, I didn't see that they had stop spell until my second dive, and that was another thing I was thrilled about. If you remember, when I ran out of magic in the Hawksness grind, I went to the west just to see what was there, and I was ready to death warp in the swamp, and I found a red dragon. And I said, okay, well, he'll kill me instead of the swamp. And I attacked, and I did an excellent move, and 85 damage was enough to kill it somehow, miraculously. That was crazy. So I felt good about red dragons all the way through the seed.
Well, yeah, and I had good luck with them on the overworld. I found out early they had stop spell. I almost got one down, level 8 or 9 or something like that before we had any healing for sure. Just got damaged raced. I was one swing away on him, but then I killed a few in the overworld with stop spell.
Well, I tell you what, this was an absolutely fascinating race. Both of you enjoy the replay of that, and Veron, well, I guess you're gonna be looking forward to the next one. We get to do it again.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll be blessed to commentate it, but if they want to spread the love around, I can certainly understand that as well. And we look forward to bringing that to you here among the various networks. I would imagine, I guess, depending on availability, you'll either be here on RPG Limit Break or one of the Randomania networks. We'll find out as everything comes together here. But we do thank you for tuning in here tonight. This has been a heck of a race. And we've got one more to decide it all coming up later this week. Make sure to check out the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Discord so that way you can get all the updates on when that will be to make sure that you can plan accordingly. Also want to make sure to thank our folks behind the scenes here, Lord of the Synth taking care of the restream, Cami and Remikai handling the tracking. Make sure to give both of our runners a follow. They gave you a heck of a race tonight. Probably even more than that, but I don't want to get a verbal slap on the wrist here. But it was certainly a really good race here tonight. For my broadcast partner, Game Boy F9, I'm Ferran Burgundy saying until next time, may your moves be excellent and your seeds stay classy. We're now going to send a raid on over to F. Coughlin, good old Fred, who is a competitor in the tournament, a creator of many randomizers. Thank you for tuning in. Good night here from RPG Limit Break, and thank you.